Your following doesn't matter. And if people are judging you based on the amount of followers you have, this is where you having the confidence to speak online is going to be the best thing for you to build the authority. Even though my following right now is at 80,000 or 87k followers, I can tell you right now, a lot of those followers have either been bought, not all of them, but I did buy followers when I first started out, 4,000 to be exact. It fucked up my algorithm, it fucked up my business. And also when I veered into the fitness space, a lot of my followers were men. I have a lot of followers, but are they good followers? Are they hot leads? Are they followers that are going to want to buy my stuff? Their answer is no. Yet I've had to work very hard to get to where I am now to have the business to grow where it is right now. The first hack I would like to share is hello and welcome back to Keys to the Queendom. I'm your host, Tamara Meyer, and I'm currently at the Swiss Hotel here in Sydney. After this episode, I'm going to be heading to the Today Show, Channel 7, to support one of my clients. But what I wanted to talk about, this is the speaking series. And today we're going to look at and give you the confident hack you need as a beginner showing up online on how you can get anyone to work with you. If you're new to starting a business, it's going to feel pretty scary to show up online and speak with confidence when maybe you don't have a following, maybe you don't have a personal brand yet, but yet you've done all of this learning, you've done all the courses, and it's almost like, how do I start getting people to work with me as a beginner, as a new business owner, as someone who hasn't quite mastered online speaking or speaking with conviction and confidence. So this is what today's episode is going to be about. I'm going to give you guys all the things that I've done when I showed up online and why this is going to be a great segue for speaking as a beginner, even if you have a small following, even if you don't have a personal brand yet. This is to help you build the confidence so that you can have people want to work with you. I want to start with a very big misconception, and that is people believe you need to A, have a website, or B, have a big following in order to make money in the online space. And that is not true at all. Even though my following right now is at 80,000 or 87k followers, I can tell you right now, a lot of those followers have either been bought or, let me rephrase that, not all of them, but I did buy followers when I first started out, 4,000 to be exact. It fucked up my algorithm, it fucked up my business. And also when I veered into the fitness space, a lot of my followers were men. So I have a lot of followers, but are they good followers? Are they hot leads? Are they followers that are going to want to buy my stuff? Their answer is no. Yet I've had to work very hard to get to where I am now to have the business to grow where it is right now. So the first misconception is your following doesn't matter. Your following doesn't matter. And if people are judging you based on the amount of followers you have, this is where you having the confidence to speak online is going to be the best thing for you to build the authority. So the first piece on how to have this incredible business as an online, the first hack I would like to share is, rather than focusing on getting followers, focus on speaking every single day about what you do and why you do it. Simon Sinek always talks about people don't buy what you do, they buy your why. And so starting off as a beginner on social media to speak, start by sharing why you do what you do. This is going to outweigh your followers. It's one, also going to help you build recognition, and two, you're going to create more relatability and connection. Now, I know it's important to have followers, yes, and part of what we do for our clients is to help you build the engagement and the conversion and the goal to get more followers, and my clients have had results. But if you're new as a beginner and you want to speak online and you don't know what to do, I would start by starting with your why. And this brings me to the second bit of, as a newbie, building a business in the online space on social media, a beginner would love to know this one thing that is going to help you, one, build the reps, and two, get more followers and universal reach. And that is start doing lives every single day. This is a very taken for granted hack that when I was transitioning from business into the from fitness to the business space, I practiced by talking on my lives every single day. I would find ways of doing it in the car, obviously not driving. I would do it in different locations. I would do it at the hotel that I was staying at when I was seeing clients. I found ways to do a live every single day because one, it helped me with my confidence in speaking. Secondly, it helped me also practice something that was scary without the edits. A big thing that I want my beautiful beginners who are starting online, you want to start to learn to speak without having the edit, the highlight reel. And lives are a great way to build that rep, build that muscle. And again, you get to be yourself. You could be doing it with your makeup. I've learned a lot of multitasking tricks doing this. But the most important part of this is you get more engagement, you get more reach, but then you also get people that want to watch your stuff that are true fans. And that brings me to my third point is as a newbie starting online with your social media, as someone who's a beginner and you want to start making a difference in the world, you have to start thinking about building your own tribe, your own community. And this is something I believe needs to be done for free for a very long time. What I did when I started out was I did a lot of masterclasses. I did a lot of masterclasses for free. But when you think about the first misconception of having high followers, the second being that in order for you to start building more engagement, it's by doing a live every day to show up, to be consistent, to build that muscle and do the reps. Imagine what a community can do for you when they see you showing up every single day and teaching them something and bringing people together. And so your third biggest part as a newbie when it comes to that confidence hack is building a community where you have people that love what you do and they are the ones that promote you. Now, this can be done in a way of meeting virtually, doing whatever you're teaching at the moment for free in a group setting. It could be done in person. It could be meeting up at a coffee shop. It could be done when you're going for walks. People underestimate the power of community and people underestimate the power of meeting in person, and I think if you're starting out as a newbie and you want to build that confidence online and speaking with conviction and commitment and certainty, start with a small viable market. Because I can tell you now, what I love about my community now is that whenever I'm doing anything, they promote it because they love what I do, they believe in what I do, and they've seen how hard I've worked. A lot of people, when they start out, they forget that a lot of the work begins with what you do in the forefront of your business, the shop front of social media. And that means you also believe in helping others for free. And that's where I love Alex Hormozi, where he talks about giving your best stuff away for free. The more you give, the better. But you have to be intentional with it, and you have to make sure that the community you're building are people that are in alignment to what you do, are relatable to your message. And three, again, are going to promote you for no tit for tat. And that's a true community. And when it comes to showing up online and building that muscle, I really want to bring forward that, yes, it's important to have a website, it's important to build a personal brand, and it's important to have the logo. But the fourth bit is I really want you to start looking at who you are as a person and why you love it, what you love about yourself. What did you as a younger version start to do when she was little, or he? I have come full circle now where speaking has been something I've always loved. I've loved being on stage, and I've gone through the trenches, the reps, and I've connected all the dots, and I've found that it's come back to this, and it's come back to holding myself on a stage and speaking and helping people. I've always wanted to help people. But I found that the little girl really loved performing and entertainment and movies. And so I share this as a newbie. If you are a beginner and you want to build the confidence, a lot of people hide behind the logo and the website and the graphics. What if you could start being more you online and sharing more about, this is what we teach in our authentic frameworks, more about, what you were like. Because chances are when people go, well, how do you build a personal brand? It begins with who you are as a person and owning who you are and removing all the perfectionism and the glossy version and just being you. And so that could be, what sets your soul on fire? Share that. What makes you fucking angry? Share that. What have you ranted about recently that you want to talk about? Share that. Everything is part of your personal brand where we get to find your voice, your tonality, your personality. And that's when we start to put together, based on some of the things I love teaching, is your brand archetype, and that's where we look at all the beautiful pieces and your traits, your behaviors, your colors, the emotions around it, what you stand for, your vision, your values. And that's what I believe is the best thing you can do as a newbie, is rather than receiving all this information and hiding behind your computer, get out there and start connecting with people. And I believe asking the people, if you are working with people now, what they love about you, what they came to you for, and, what they see in you. A lot of the clues are in your clients. And the final piece to this, when it comes to being a newbie and showing up online and, not having the business yet, or having the credentials, or whatever you feel is your limiting belief, it holds you back. I believe that the other biggest thing is, when you have a strong message and have the foundations of that, your speaking will come easier, your confidence will be natural and, again, not forced. And third, you will find your people that will promote the shit out of you. So I hope this has been helpful. I, again, have come full circle based on what I love teaching, and that's to speak. But being able to be here in Sydney and helping one of my clients with her personal brand, who has an amazing business already, this is what excites me. But also helping people to find their message, their speaking, and how to speak with storytelling. And of course, speakers out there that want to really dive into being on stage, that's my jam. And this is why we're doing the speaking series. So, hack for confidence as a newbie, just do the thing. Share your why, not what you do. This is Tamara Meyer on Keys to the Queendom. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey.
I'm there for playing big today with authenticity, because here is the thing. It's not about being perfect on stage, perfectly put together, which is important, yes. It's about being who you are. What if right now, because of today, in a year's time, you could look back and go, I did that scary thing. And that's a year from now, where you went and made that decision. I'm going all in, committed to doing the work. I'm committed, because this is so much more than me. It's not about me anymore.